Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you wish to donate towards my channel, all the links will be in the description box down below. So first and foremost, I would like to say thank you to Donovan Wills for the blessing to my channel. I would also like to say thank you to William Martin for the blessing to my channel. I would also like to say thank you to Ariana Hicks. Thank you for the blessing to my channel. Leanne Pierce, thank you for the blessing to my channel. Krista Galt, thank you. So we're going to do something. Stand by. By my will, the anxiety shall cease, and restoring me a sense of peace. My mind is my own, and forever shall be. My mind is not bound. The negativity is now set free. The mind is healed as this candle burns. Anxiety ends, and clear thoughts return. Amen. Okay, so wanted to do that. I also wanted to, again, Krista Galt, you sent me a message yesterday and you said, hey girlfriend, just heard check under your bed for the charger. Okay, so I said I'm about to go check underneath my bed for the charger. I didn't check underneath my bed for the charger. I went to sleep because I kept getting like heavy sleep spirit on me. Anyway, this morning I wake up and I'm like, okay, let me go and check underneath my bed for this charger. In my mind, I'm thinking, it shouldn't be anything underneath my bed because I literally just cleared out underneath my bed probably about maybe a month or two ago, vacuumed underneath of it and everything. But I knew there was a reason why you would say, go check underneath my bed for the charger. I knew they told you that for a reason. So I was obedient. I went and I looked underneath my bed. Didn't see anything. But on the side that I looked under, my bed is clearly marked. His and hers, basically. It says king and queen on it. I put it, I did it with my Cricut. Because in manifestation, you got to prepare for the thing. And I'm not with anybody. I'm single, celibate, and sober. But I do know that I have a husband coming on in. A new one. After my divorce, I get a new one. I requested one, okay? In heaven. I'm not meant to be nobody's side chick. I'm not meant to be nobody's girlfriend. I'm not meant to be nobody's cum bucket. So I have to have purpose of a driven life. And my life is purposeful and it's driven. So it needs to be accompanied by a companion that is designed for me. So I started on their side, more or less. I looked underneath the bed, but I could see clearly to the other side. So I go to my side and I'm sitting down and I'm like, okay, there is no charger here, but I got directed here for a reason. So I've been telling y'all lately about packing your bag. What do you need to take with you when you leave? When you go, what are you taking with you? So the bag that I would take with me, the first thing I would grab, like if your person shows up and they say, I need you to come with me right now, and you know that's your person, what would, like, you got 10 minutes. What are you going to grab? Okay, so the bag. I told y'all the thing was start packing your bag. So the bag is there. So I'm sitting there and I start putting stuff in the bag. So first thing I put in the bag was my charger. Because, of course, I would need my charger to charge up my phone. So I put my chargers in there because I have some extra chargers there. So I put my charger, I put the plug, and a set of headphones in there. All right, so next thing is I like sunglasses. So I'm like, okay, sunglasses, put my sunglasses in there. Then I had to realize, okay, there's a notebook. So I need to put a notebook in there just in case there's something I need to write down or something I need to remember. So I put a clear notebook in there. And it's also starting your new pathway. So, you know, put that in there. And then I'm thinking, okay, so if the person comes, because like, what are you going to put in there? Are you going to put clothes or anything in there? And it made me realize, like, no, because if somebody comes and they show up and they're saying, I need you to come with me right now, then they clearly know that I'm going to need some stuff in the process. So I'm not going to put anything in there. But it made me realize the thing that I would take is my Bible and my Quran. So as long as I got my Bible and my Quran with me, I have everything. That's it. That's all I need. So that was it. But then as I'm going through, because I have several book bags that are there on my side, with a couple little important things in it that, you know, I tend to think is important. So I'm going through the book bag and I find these notes and I'm like, these are not my notes, but this is my stuff. Like, you know, because these are like, I told you I do prayers and, you know, I'm good at writing spells and things of that nature. So when people are, you know, going through stuff, and if I'm feel led to or called to, then I have stuff that they, you know, I give them and it'll work. So I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, that's not my handwriting, but that is my stuff. Like, I wrote that. So then I remembered that at one point in time, my ex was rewriting my stuff for me because this person has very beautiful handwriting. And so he was like, you know, organizing my stuff for me, or supposed to be organizing my stuff for me. I didn't realize really what they were doing. So as I'm going through it, I'm looking at reading the passages in each one. And then I find a piece of paper that says, so they used my cadence, the way I write my stuff, because it's, you know, based off of a frequency. And so like there's a cadence when it comes to like writing and things of that nature. And so the thing was, I ended up finding this piece of paper here. And that's how it was, a loose little piece of paper. But this person wrote down, along with my stuff, my information, cursed you are and cursed you'll be. They wrote a curse on a piece of paper and added it into my stuff. And I found it. So now I know why you were directed to put me by my bed. Okay, so what else happened was, I organized everything that was there, and then I got up. I literally walked straight down the hallway after leaving there. And I happened to have the, my little, this thing with me because I was looking for, when you said go to my room, the thing that I write the cards with, go to my, look underneath my bed. So I had that with me, but I literally, oh, and then I read the thing that I said, the prayer that I said before I started the reading, that prayer. But for some reason, I was directed to read it twice. So I read it twice. So now I'm leaving out of my room, walk straight down the hallway, straight into another bedroom in my house, walked right to the shelf and picked up my charger. Like without thinking about it, nothing. And that was the charger that goes to this machine. And it was just so funny, like, although I told y'all I would find it in a random place because it has no reason to be there. But I also, the way that just happened was like, I literally walked down the hallway and right to the shelf. Didn't think about it, nothing. It was almost like I was just walking. But I found my charger, so we're back on that pathway. Either way, so something that I needed to remove from out of my space, a person had cursed me or tried to curse me, which is weird because the part that I laughed at is my spirit guides were I started laughing because they were saying that person don't realize they're now bound because what they wrote on a piece of paper, they were the ones that did it. They said that I did something that they did. That's how a person is so delusional. They think that I did something to them. Meanwhile, they were the ones that did something to me. So needless to say, they told me what to do with the piece of paper, and that's that person's handwriting. But at the end of the day, that was weird that a person would insert a curse into my documents. And the shit's weird because literally as I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow. And then for what they wrote, that was retarded, but okay, that's neither here nor there. So I guess, you know, people believe what they want to believe as this is happening. They don't look at, you know, what you're doing for them or how the situation, even like how you got here. Either way, somebody's saying you changed the game up. Okay, will you ever forgive me, or will you ever trust me again? Anybody that curses me can go to hell, and I don't give a fuck. Like, you talk to God about it. God know I said it, whether or not he send you or not, but that's where I think you should go. And God's will, not mine, so I'm not going to curse somebody back again. God's will, not mine, but God know my stance on it. If you try to curse me or try to hurt me or try to harm me, I don't care what happens to you. Not my problem. I give you to God. So basically, I'm going to give you to God. All right? So, and where God send you is where God send you. But my thoughts, my patterns, you got me fucked up. So the number is 3. Sea beacon fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? And just so y'all know, I'm not bullshitting. Like, literally, this is what they, that's literally there. So, but I just don't want nobody's eyes laid on this dumbness. That's retarded. But the thing they wrote, they did, not me. And that was just so you watching, you know that's your handwriting. Definitely not my handwriting. Sea beacon fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? So the thing I keep telling y'all, invisible teachers or guidance, basically it could be guidance here on earth in a 3D. Somebody telling you something, or somebody directing you something, directing you to a person, place, or thing, and now you just have to trust. So it's almost giving me like blind faith, but it would give me also star vibes. So you seeing the light and you searching, you know, you just following what is that, a lighthouse? You following the beacon and not really knowing where it's taking you, but you just trusting that it's going to be to somewhere beautiful and miraculous. Okay, so you being led in a certain place. The number is 3. That will be March. I'm being led to show y'all this card because maybe you'll pick up whatever you're supposed to, you know from the card. There looks like there's something back here. I don't know if that's a ship or if that, yeah, it looks like a ship. But anyway, you see she's coming up out of the water. So that could also be like mermaid energy. But your birthday could potentially be March the 3rd. We also have 2 kittens. You must choose. Something may be similar, but it's not exactly alike. It's 2 cats, but they don't look alike. They both have blue eyes. They still don't look alike. You still got to choose. So you either get one or the other, is what I'm being told. So you got to choose something. You got to choose a pathway. You got to choose a direction. You got to choose where you wish for this journey to lead you. And it looks like she's maybe a little bit heartbroken because, you know, she might not want to give up both her babies. But you got to get, in order to move forward, something has to be left behind. So that was also the thing, like packing the bag. What will you choose? It's not to say that my house wouldn't get packed up or, you know, for me to move to wherever, you know, this place is that you're going. That stuff you got to deal with later. But the emergency is you have to come now. So what are you going to take with you if you have to leave right now? We have a past love here. Meeting the same soul over and over again in a different lifetime. So somebody from your past life could be significant or important. That could be the person that is now sea beacon fairy, you being led in the direction of this person. Positive vibes only, definitely, always. So starting off, we have 8 of Pentacles here. Diligence, passion, hard work, high standards, mastery, apprenticeship, talents, skills development, positivity, and positive potential. So positive vibes only, definitely. Positive potential working in your money, but that's also like giving me duplication vibes. So somebody trying to duplicate something, a replica of you, but meanwhile for you yourself, it's like creating more. You're creating this. Somebody else is trying to create something that's similar to you, but probably not going to work out too well. Work-life balance is important, so protect your creativity. So making sure that you are not overextending or overexerting yourself in one way or another. Making sure that everything is bringing it into a balance, okay? We have judgment here. Judgment, rebirth, inner calling, a new phase, absolution, reckoning, an awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy. Goodness and mercy shall follow you through all of your days. So judgment is you get a restart, a new start. Answering the call to action creates new opportunities. So you doing the thing that God is telling you to do, or you taking this opportunity, creates new opportunities and more opportunities for you. So again, you have to choose. Do you want to go or do you not? It's up to you. You have free will. So you get to now figure out what your pathway is, okay? So we got the Hierophant here. Institutions, traditions, religion, society, and its rules. Social approval and conformity. Forgiveness, trust, wisdom, high-level commitment. So also making a high-level commitment to yourself and to God. This could be you being a teacher or the student at any given time. So having the discernment to know which one you are and being okay with whatever position you're being put in. Also, morals and values are important. Walking your walk, being in alignment with the person that you say you are and the person that you say you want to be. So understanding that your higher beliefs and values and personal boundaries, making sure that people don't cross your boundaries, but also making sure you don't cross other people's boundaries. And making sure that you know, like, putting your boundaries in play. What do you want and how do you want it moving forward? So we also have 8 of Swords here. So we got 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. So 8 karmic cycles, okay? Having to deal with the same shit over and over and over again. You have to choose. Do you want to continue to be a karmic ass energy, or do you want to move forward? And it's also flow of life. So going with the flow. We have negative thoughts, self-restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality, restrictions, feeling isolated. So on one hand, you need to go with the flow, but so it's like being double-minded. You need to figure out what it is that you want, put one foot in front of the other, and then going forward, doing the thing. So it seems as though you are blocked, but all you got to do is take a step, one foot in front of the other. You're holding yourself to a situation. Oh, I can't leave because this person's going to be, feel some type of way. Oh, I can't do this because of this. Or I can't do this because of this. It's always like making excuses. You're going to continue to keep making excuses and continue to hold yourself back from your destiny, from your purpose, from the place or the person or the situation that God is trying to give you. So it's like you being your own hindrance, okay? There could be people trying to actually hold you back as well. So that would be like people doing spell work, or people trying to just speak negatively over your life, or people saying, oh, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Well, you ain't me, so mind your business. We have a King of Swords here. Head over heart, disciplined, thoughtful, honest, mental clarity, an authority figure, leadership, reliable sage, person that gives good advice. So maybe somebody that you go to, or maybe this also could be you in this situation. You think things through from all perspectives. So seeing every side, every angle of a situation, and being very clear in the way you feel about it and the things that you're going to do and the things that you're not going to do. So this is giving me the vibe like what you want, making sure that you create boundaries in that level. I'm not going to do this if you do, whatever it is that you need, speaking up for it and doing the thing that you need to do. I see a lot of blue on this table. So it's almost like giving me the vibe of throat chakra, like you needing to open your mouth and even speaking to the universe. So a manifestation of the thing that you want and how you want it. That's like a piercing blue. So maybe like a little cutthroat, or maybe the way you say it in authority, being an authority figure when you say it. Say what you mean and mean what you say. We have the 3 of Cups here. Celebrations, friendships, collaborations, creativity, happiness, community happiness. So giving me communal living, you finding your soul tribe and y'all being at one with each other. Celebrating your success with those you care about. So still giving me the same vibe, communal living, but this may be with people who are not even your family or your friends that you were with even before. This could be like a whole different pathway, but it's divinely guided. We have the Moon here. Illusions, mystery, dreams, institutions, fear, anxiety, subconscious mind, and premonitions. That's the second time for institutions being here. So somebody locked up in an institution, because that's what that would be giving me. Somebody could potentially be in prison or feeling like they're in prison. And it's like following the rules in order to set yourself free. So that could be mental prison, spiritual prison, or physical prison, like jail. So a mental prison could be like your brain, like I just said, with what I just said from the beginning. Knowledge being released. Here and now, within this hour, fill these pages with magic and power. Oh, hold on. Let me not do that because that's something different. Never mind. That is not what I was reading to y'all from the beginning. Okay. So, all right. Let me not do that. Okay, so this is what it is for mental clarity. By my will, the anxiety shall cease, and restoring me a sense of peace. My mind is my own, forever shall be. My mind is not bound. The negativity is now set free. The mind is healed as the candle burns. Anxiety ends, clear thoughts return. So as these candles burn, clear thoughts return. By the time they're done, you should be very, very clear in a situation or whatever it is that you need. So light that candle. You can take that if you want and recite it over and over again, and it should give you what you need. So a release here, all right? So be careful that your imagination doesn't cause you to see things that aren't there, okay? Or be afraid of things that aren't there. We have to be very mindful that in this world, there are lots of mysterious, magical, mystical things. But God is number one, and there is only one God. Anything that you need, you can turn to God for. And prayer changes things. That's the first thing. So you need to put some type of prayer in your toolbox and stand on it. If that's something that you got to just recite every day. So go to Psalms in the Bible has lots of scriptures. Recite one, pick one and recite it every day and watch it change your situation. So we have the Fool here, a new beginning, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, optimism, trusting in life, blind faith, adventurous, opportunities. Spread your wings and fly. So new opportunities here, because that's the second time I also said opportunities. So definitely opportunities presenting themselves. You are the architect, so which ones are you going to take? So knowing what you want helps you decide what you want to do and where you want to go, or the things you will accept or the things you won't. We have the Two of Pentacles here, which is also the same thing as that card, bringing things into balance, but also skill and definitely something pertaining to your money is a thought. The end result is a King of Pentacles, though. So taking a risk, taking an opportunity. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. So multiple priorities, news, time management, juggling, adaptability, negotiation, balancing, decisions, weighing your options. So you want this or you want that. Another thing, saying you got to choose. You got to choose a situation, okay? So find balance in your life to build your success. Not overexerting yourself in one form or in the other. It's you got to make sure everything it's like a collaboration, like a melting pot, and everything gotta, have some type of balance to it. So we have a King of Pentacles, wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, productivity, success, authority, abundance, prosperity, generosity, comfort. You solve yours and other people's issues in practical ways. So to me, that's like everything coming into alignment. Leadership being there. So you may have to take the role of the leader, follow the leader, or you may be the leader already and people just following you because we got the Fool there. That's like a new beginning. So you basically just going off doing your thing and you don't realize how many people are watching you, how many people you are inspiring by your story or your situation. But making sure that you are doing everything, doing the work, because it looked like you're doing the work over here anyway with the Eight of Pentacles. But I'm getting a vibe like generational curse breaker, like you needing to make sure that you are setting the standards of, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So maybe you may have had an issue with rules and boundaries. So somebody may have a luxury car here. So it's saying get you a set of rules that pertain to you. And if people don't like it, so be it. But don't cross my boundaries. Don't break my rules. So up north in Minnesota, but it's also saying being flexible. So sometimes you can also see a different perspective. So it's like setting them, but I think the word is rigid, not being so rigid in situations or something. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically like giving me go with the flow, still go with the flow, but have some set of standards. So somebody may feel trapped in a situation. And somebody's also wanting to spend all their free time with you. So we do have somebody that feels trapped in a situation here. So it's like letting go and let God. Handle the things that you can deal with, and the things that you can't, let them go. Give them to God. Because why you worried about it anyway? It's not causing nothing but anxiety and stress. And you can't do anything about it anyway. You can only control yourself. You can't control what other people do. Something about Monday is significant or important here. Somebody's stupid, or you calling somebody stupid, or a situation may be stupid, but either way, it's there. Somebody saying, I love you more than I could ever really say. Magical, somebody saying you're a magical being, or magic is in my DNA. So you may be a magical being, or magic is in your DNA. All right, let's see. Let's get some cards out here. All right, somebody may drink tea. Somebody may like tea. And for some reason, this card, E is here. So Eric, Erica, Evan, Edwards, Eden. Elizabeth. All right, somebody may drink black coffee. Something about the top floor is significant or important. So that's like a penthouse rooftop, or somebody's definitely moving to a new state, a different location. And I did say that about from the beginning. So somebody moving somewhere different than where they live at right now. Edward and Edison. Evelyn, Emily. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, you could be dealing with one of them. Teacher is here, and I said that, or a professor. So you may be in school, or you may be the teacher or professor. Somebody could be in the beauty industry. I don't know if I said Evan, but somebody named maybe Evan. Aaron with an E. Okay, literally, y'all just heard that. So somebody might be somewhere where there's an earthquake at, because all of a sudden the glass started shaking by this table. Water signs are here, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So you may be dealing with another water sign. Something about the agricultural industry may be significant or important. Meditation. So they're telling you maybe you need to tap into meditation. Philly or Philadelphia could be significant or important. Somebody may like cheesecake, or somebody might like cheesesteaks. Because Philly gave me Philadelphia cream cheese, okay? Maybe something you're using in your food today. L is here. So Levi, Laura, Leslie, Larry, Larson or Lawson. Loretta. Lyric. Lila, Lillian. Idris for E. Somebody saying they're so attracted to you and they're crazy about you. Somebody saying, look, I am the magic. I already said that. I am the magic. Thank you. Emery. All right, something about Tuesday is significant or important. Levi. Lyric. Somebody saying, I understand how you feel, and all this is giving you high blood pressure. Elvis. Eli. All right, something is the truth out here. Love of a lifetime. So the love of a lifetime is the truth. Something about somebody being famous, low-key famous. Somebody's performing ritual magic out here, ceremonial magic, all right? Somebody saying they never meant anything to you, and this ain't that. So somebody could have been involved with somebody else, but they saying that person never meant anything to them. They want you to know that. Again, this came out in the last reading. So Chechnya, I think that's Chechnya or Prague. I think that's somewhere in Russia. I'm not sure. Arkansas, because I told y'all there was an upgrade in the places. So down south is significant or important, significantly Arkansas, but I give down south Virginia, Maryland, not Maryland, Virginia, well, maybe not even Virginia, but North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, those places. Money flows to me with ease. God loves the truth, so that might be pointing you in the direction of God, because their truth was there twice. So definitely something is the truth. You just need to tap in to know what it is. Something about Vermont or New Jersey is significant or important. Somebody is playing spiritual, so they lying. Somebody's saying they did what they did, but they're not sorry. And I think that was in the last reading too. Somebody's asking where you at and can they talk. They want to know where you at and can y'all get together to talk. Something about a date night here. Somebody wants to Netflix and chill with you. Somebody has tattoos or permanent makeup. And somebody's been drifting aimlessly through their life, all their life, and they never meant to hurt you. Something about tattoos. Somebody is saying either you have tattoos of this person, their name or something, or they want you to get their name tattooed on you. So that's another thing that they're trying to say. But somebody has a butterfly or a rose tattoo, and they're saying they love your tattoo. But it's giving me like the idea of because you know a lot of women have butterflies and flowers, but this is like an exotic type flower maybe. So you could have a rose or you know like a lily or something, but some type of exotic type flower. They like your tattoos. All right, somebody has tribal tattoos as well, they're saying. Leroy being there. Initials could be E and L. All right, so thank you guys for coming to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go with God.